So did everyone do the homework for
Nope.
today?
Listen to the podcast. Was that the only thing?
It
Nope.
was.
Yes, I listened to it.
I'm like, yeah, that was the most recent. The other homework before then was to finish the fill in the blank. But
My proper book is coming tomorrow.
bitch. So not only did, I won't.
I did watch the podcast, actually. Remember? I was the first one to watch it.
No,
Thank
not
you
that.
very
I
fucking
wasn't talking
much.
about the podcast. I was talking about how it took you forever to get the book and then you got the wrong book. But it's okay.
We're here to be present, not perfect.
Story of my
You're
life.
not your favorite, so fuck off.
I'm fucking weak. I'm so weak. Not denying. What is it called? Okay, so Cardi B. So in addition to so this wasn't a part of the homework assignment, but the bird did the homework clearly. Did you guys listen to the have you guys listened to the album?
Yeah. Not the full album, no.
Okay. Yay. Hold on. I just need to get my life together.
No. Keep telling you that's not allowed. Then I'd have to get my life together.
What? Who?
And the reminder that today is not Monday.
Today is not Monday. Today is Sunday.
Clubs throwing me off.
I'm
No,
weak.
joking.
Dude, life is like me taking naps. I haven't been.
Is that a heart? Your
What?
necklace? Is your necklace a heart?
No.
Oh, it looks like a heart.
Oh, it's a. Oh.
I'm weak.
It is
I was like a
really
heart.
weak.
I didn't even think you said heart though. It didn't sound like heart.
I was thinking like heart. Like heart.
Did your heart
She's
just
like,
come
oh,
out of your
no.
chest? Or is that mine? Because it's just beating so hard for you.
I know you want me.
Hey! Okay, 2 for 2. Aubrey said she did both of the, she did the assignment and the half assignment. Fuck it up. Yeah, I've been listening to the, what is it called? The album on repeat. Not even gonna hold you. But let's talk about, actually, I was gonna pull this up. Let's talk about what stood out the most during the interview. Let's talk about
how much bullshit this bitch took.
I mean,
that's
took-
what stood out to me the most. Like, why are you taking so much shit?
taking so much shit from.
Everybody.
Okay, because I was like, from who? Like, specifically.
No, yeah, she literally let too many damn people walk over top her.
No, yeah, and I feel like with that, though, I feel like that's why she went as hard as she did.
Absolutely.
Like, she came for
Everybody.
literally everyone's neck.
Everybody.
Like,
I agree, 100%. 100%. Like, I can see why after that interview.
yeah, definitely can see why. But I can definitely relate on, like, people just, like, keep trying you and trying you and trying you and just not, and honestly, like, and not doing anything. And just be like, all right, bet. Like, you got that, but, like,
Yep.
did you really get that?
That part.
Fuck yeah, you're right.
That part. No, but what really killed me is whenever she was talking about like the TikTok dances, and she's like, "I'd be too old for that." She's like, "I'm 33."
33 hours, like, but
Yeah,
the
every time she called herself too old, I was like, shut the fuck up, sit down.
I mean,
Child!
but, like, relatable.
right?
92 in the house, like, yeah.
It is relatable, the fact
Dude.
that
No, but it was just so funny to hear her. She's like, "I'd be old," and I'm like, "Girl."
And can't keep up, yeah. And
Right.
by the time you done caught
But
up and did it,
right.
it's a whole new trend now.
Exactly.
Relatable.
Because we're still where them fans at. And they're
Yeah, and there's
fucking
like 15 dances
new
past
weird,
that.
That new weird dance where they're fucking
Slide.
slide to the left.
Yeah.
Slide to the
I
right.
like that.
Now
I'm like,
turn off that. Fuck.
Yeah.
The fuck? First of all, you started facing that way. Now you're facing that way from turning all the way around. The fuck just happened?
yeah, I need to learn that dance though, because the way
Me
they
too.
that was cutesy, the way they was
Yeah,
sliding.
no, I need to learn that too. For sure.
But no, but even to like, and not even like, I feel like, I don't know, just her comparing from her first album to the second one. Like, I vibed hard as fuck to the first one.
Mhm.
And I feel like I'm vibing just as hard to this one.
Yep.
And I loved all of the old song references that she made. So the Get Up 10,
Yep.
clock that reference. The Be Careful.
Mhm.
I told him to be careful with me. I thought he was playing, or he thought I wouldn't practice what I preach. Like, no. But Cardi talked about being a mom while working, fake friends, and even hustling through pregnancy. And then, as my mom calls me, Ma. Awkward. Always. Ma, call you back. Bye. I'm fucking weak.
On her defense, you're usually not doing anything on a Sunday night.
You ain't lie. Got the club going up
Sorry, Ma.
on a Tuesday. I'm weak. The bird's like, yeah, what are you guys doing?
This is my space. What the fuck you doing?
I'm like,
here? This
wait,
when I
what
get
is
a
all
break.
what is all the commotion? Let's talk about the symbolism, because I feel like this album inherently goes hand in hand with From Good Girl to Badass Goddess. There's like,
Or else
right.
I'll say that's what this next part is basically about. Like
Mhm.
lighting everything on fire. Like light the shit
Yeah,
on fire.
and it's crazy because on the album, which is where we were going, let me pull this up and share the screen with
I'll tell you that lyric right now because
everybody.
back in my head.
What lyric?
About her saying that they came at her. It's like I sit here and said, I got it.
I'm weak, and not it's a video. I don't want a video. I just wanted the picture. Am I the drama?
Yes. Wait, what? That lyric she said something about coming back with kerosene. They came at her with
Oh, they came at me with a light, and I'm coming back with kerosene.
yeah.
Yeah, that was like, oh my, oh my God, I did it again, so I'ma make the beat drop. Okay, baby, let me love you down. Where's the little thing that I'm looking for? Overlays.
Just love you.
I just wanna break you down. Okay, I'm weak. No. Okay, so I don't know if these are crows or if they're ravens, but either way, crows and or ravens are messengers. They show up to warn us, to wake us, to remind us that truth is circling and can't be ignored. Cardi is calling out fake friends, the crow energy. She's standing in truth, even if it's uncomfortable. And that's literally what the fuck we have been talking about for the past. Let's see, we're on chapter 3, so the past like 5 weeks, give or take. And now we can connect it to the book directly, because obviously this is a book club and there's a rhyme or reason for everything. So the first chapter was releasing the good girl mask. In chapter 1, we're told to let go of who the world tells us to be. Cardi does that openly. She's not the polished, perfect, good girl. She's raw, like the crow, bringing messages others might be scared to hear. What's one truth following you like a crow lately? Something you can't ignore anymore.
That I'm a badass. No.
For me, I think it's my throat chakra needing to be activated. Like, I need to, like, speak up and, like, speak out. I've been sitting on, like, in comparison to Cardi, so she was sitting for, like, mad long and, like, letting people, and in a sense, my situation, I've been sitting mad long and not saying anything. And now that everything's finally, like, done, we've got our shit back, we're off that bullshit ass registry, like, I can, like, yeah, that.
I think you'll feel much better if you say what you need to say, feel what you need to feel.
Right.
It's just,
Say what you need to say.
Okay, I will not swing this over to you.
I'm weak. Yeah, because y'all had the light
I know,
skinned
my
ones.
bad. I'm sorry. I can't hit
For chapter 2, Boundaries and Fake Friends, so Cardi admitted that she had to separate herself from people who weren't really for her. That's exactly what this chapter teaches, shedding toxic ties. That's red energy too, cutting cords, bleeding out what no longer serves. And that's all, like, look at her, cutting out what no longer serves.
She was like, I don't even care to have friends. She's like, I just said it. I was like, felt.
Yeah, the real it, no, that part. Because it's too much. Bitches be fake as fuck. They would literally, like, smile in your face and, like, straight fucking hate you.
100%.
Like, smiling, like, making plans, doing the most, and, like, praying for your downfall.
Yep,
Like, I don't need that type of energy around me.
for sure.
Like, it's like I'm already fighting demons within myself. Like, I don't need the extra. Like, wait a second. Be for me, not against me. Like, fuck. And then we know what else fucks you up, though, because it's they always say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. But it's like, I don't wanna.
Right.
Yeah. No.
It's just, like, what? It's just easier to, like,
Keep
not.
them out.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Show them to me so I can keep them the fuck out.
Right.
It's too much. Too fucking much, dude. Too much. So that was chapter 2. And how does it relate to chapter 3? Saying yes to your fire. So Cardi performed and worked through pregnancy, literally embodying resilience and creation at the same time. That's the red flame, the bloodline, the womb power. Chapter 3 calls us to awaken that power. Where in your life have you been told to sit down, but you knew it was your season to rise? I was about to say, I feel like it's honestly like every time someone tells me that I'm doing too much. Like,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, and now I'm about to do more.
Yep.
Talking about be sick of me.
Oh, I post too much? Okay.
Oh,
Damn.
I'm gonna post
prepare.
every motherfucking day,
Damn
multiple
right.
motherfucking times a fucking day.
But
That
set
part.
them post. We go set the 7 o'clock.
Every hour on the hour. Be like, hello, it's me.
Hello.
Goddamn one too.
Right?
Clearly, we listened to that song. Hello. Dude, it was so funny though, because it literally had
It
just
was
come
perfect.
on.
It was
Yeah, I was
perfect.
listening to it, and then Sam was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Hello, it's me." That's too funny. Are we drinking mudslides, or should I? I was gonna say, should I
Oh, fuck. I forgot about this.
get us prepared? But I'm
Could you
locked in on the
please
camera.
Help me, or tell me.
Clank,
Walk me
clank.
through this.
put ice and ice cream in the blender?
You put the rum in the coconut and shake it all up. Okay, so let's see what stone. Did we pull a card
On top of the lid. Or on top of the fridge.
from? Oh, we don't have anything burning. We need an
On the
incense.
side of it. Like on the side. It should be over there on the side.
An African Goddess Rising card. Did we pull one the last book club?
Wait.
Yes. But I don't remember who it was.
Did we do Gang Gang?
We did. You?
We did go over
Yeah.
Gang Gang. That was the first one that we went over. Yeah, we went over Gang Gang. And then you said you were going to pull one to know what it was going to lead us into this week. And we don't know because Aubrey's not here and she's usually the one who writes it down.
Aubrey is the note taker.
Darn.
Fuck. So, okay. What we can do is, that's fine. So we'll pull the stone card and then we'll just go into nice for what? Because that really coincides with Cardi anyway, so that works.
Yeah.
So maybe that's fine. I hate to be so needy.
The fuck do you need now?
Incense. Can you stick it in the candle? I didn't bring the incense holder back when I.
Oh shit.
Ice.
Yeah.
I'm weak. Yeah, we could. Yeah, there's no fucking. I'm a weak. Aubrey is like, I am here to save the day. Oh, I'm weak. I'm like, I still think. We'll see. Hold on. All of the blue. Okay, so 2 fell. Labradorite and Blue Lace Agate. So the first one is shamanic journeying, brave magical power, higher awareness. And then the second one, Blue Lace Agate, is kindness, good communication, peaceful outcomes, love, and marriage. Isn't that the do 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 do? What song is that from? Love and Marriage. Is that the name of the song? The show. Al Bundy. Do 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 do. Okay, so I need to find the stones. I think this is
I don't know.
love and marriage.
I don't fuck with you.
I don't fuck with you.
Stick it in there.
I think that might be it.
We'll go what's down in here before I light it then.
And then what's the other one? The Blue Lace Agate.
There you go. I know you can take it.
I don't think that. I mean, oh, that might be. Okay. Now to find the meaning. Where did the book go? If I were the book, where would I be?
Here.
I'm weak.
It's not closing.
I'm weak. What the hell am I looking for? Oh, the book. Where the hell did it go? Oh. Crisis. Crisis.
Oh, no, don't close it yet.
Just
Shot glass. Now's the liquid part.
now the liquid part.
It goes down there to make it all mixed in. No, you don't have to push it down. It'll go through the ice cream and get down to the bottom. It's alright. No.
She's like a popped off way back there.
38.
What do we use?
And I don't want to ash on it. Yep, all 3.
Oh, all 3.
Vodka, Bailey's,
Shot of all?
and
Or 3 shots, 3 shots.
4 shots of all. 3. Let's do 3.
5? No.
3. I usually do 2. I'm trying to get this going further. So, but let's go with 3.
Labradorite is best for magic protection, courage, traveling between realms. It looks gray, murky green, black, or grayish white with a rainbow of colored layers from bright blue and pale green, flashes of gold, and coppery red. Discovered in Labrador, Canada in 1770, Labradorite's mystical and magical powers are mind-blowing. Looking like the aurora borealis, where the Inuit people believe the crystal came from, this labradorescence of colors flashes out of its mostly gray exterior. Underneath what appears to be fairly ordinary stone is an array of reflective spectral colors, symbolic of Labradorite's ability to allow spiritual
Oh my God,
seekers
keep
and
it down.
shaman to move. What?
Oh, I told her to keep it down.
Oh. And shaman to move through the dark, unseen realms while still keeping their own light strong. Known as the Stone of Magic, the go-to crystal for healers, magicians, and anyone who wants transformation, self-discovery, and a spiritual adventure. It helps with spirit communication, accessing Akashic records, and understanding past lives. Labradorite acts as a protective talisman for those who travel between worlds seeking knowledge and guidance, ensuring their soul has a safe and grounded return to present reality. Wearing or carrying Labradorite allows your natural magic powers to surface, as well as bringing forgotten memories to light to help you move on from them. Meditating with it will awaken the innate psychic abilities such as telepathy, clairvoyance, and awareness of synchronicity. Amplify the stone's protection energy when journaling and meditation by imagining it transforming your body into a magical rainbow, body shining with hues of blue, green, purple, violet, and gold. Ask Labradorite to activate this array of color within you. Keep your vibration high and open all chakras. You must use this crystal with intentions of developing a higher awareness. As Labradorite wants you to expand your knowledge of the light and the dark. Also known as the Stone of Balance, it will help you face your darker subconscious self and balance the two extremes within you, enabling you to shine even brighter after traveling inwards. Labradorite is the most potent during dusk and dawn when nature displays a similar spectrum of color and you can feel its energy more. Sit outside the changing light and see all of humanity as one being of light, transcending limitations of the past and fears of the future, to see the infinite possibilities in the now. Part of this pure light, you can allow yourself to just be. And
It's a powerful stuff.
Sorry.
Labradorite. And then I'm weak. She could have just did it. That's what she was trying to figure out.
Yep.
We're making mudslides. That's what they're called, right?
Frozen ones.
I'm weak.
Because there ain't no better way to drink a mudslide than frozen. It's the only way to drink it.
Blue Lace Agate on page 80. It's crazy, all of the 8s. So one was on page 38, and then this is on page 80. Best for creating a calm atmosphere, clear communication. And that's crazy because both of them have to do with communication. Looks very pale blue with white or darker blue lines. Blue Lace Agate is a light blue energy and slower frequency than other crystals. Will bring a calm, peaceful energy to any home, sometimes associated with the Virgin Mary and therefore motherhood. This gem nurtures and supports, soothes upset children, and helps healers increase their abilities. Use this crystal at home or work to diffuse anger and bring peace to any situation or gathering where it might be a clash of characters. Soak Blue Lace Agate in water bottles for overnight to make an effective elixir for your family, friends, or colleagues to drink. This will help avoid communications and ensure criticism is expressed kindly. Put some blue lace agate stones on your desk at work to transform any unhelpful negative vibes with more uplifting, productive energy. Placed on a bedside table, the soothing, tranquil energy of blue lace agate will greatly relieve anxiety, stress, or nervousness. It helps you to find your voice and build self-confidence to help you speak your truth with kindness. Wear it as a choker necklace for it to really work its magic on the throat chakra it corresponds with, opening and clearing it so your well-chosen words can flow freely. Blue lace agate is also good for grounding and balancing the ups and downs, the light and dark within us. If your siblings or children keep bickering, making you stressed and angry, light some blue candles surrounded by pieces of blue lace agate to bring serenity back to your home. In feng shui, blue lace agate emits the still, strong, and pure energy of water. This element brings rebirth and regeneration into your life. Add water's flowing and yielding, yet powerful energies to any area of your home where you feel it's most needed. Traditionally, the water element sits in the north side of the home, associated with your path and career. Place this crystal here and watch your career flow more smoothly. You can also put some of this crystal on the east side of your home for improved health, the southeast spot for abundance, and the southwest area to boost your chances of finding love and getting marriage. That's that love and marriage, love and marriage. I love how you can always fill in the voids because I don't know the rest of it ever. I can start it for sure, but okay. To the Labradorite and the Blue Lace Agate.
And you said that you needed your throat chakra.
Yeah. And they were like, bitch, here are some blue stones for you. Get it poppin'. I'm weak as I'm like I've got the wrong stones up my throat. I'ma get it poppin'. Did you notice the? I want to say it was clear crystal quartz that Cardi had on in the interview. That big ball, and then I was like, "Is that a lizard holding the ball?" But I'm like, I'm not gonna look in this lady's ear all like that. But I think it was. And I had a dream. I had a dream. I had a dream about three lizards. Three lizards. I was sitting at, and that this is the second dream that I've had since my grandmother's passed about my grandmother. But it was at my grandmother's house on her bed, and she was sitting there, and one fell. Like her hair was wrapped, and one fell off of her scarf, and then there was two. There was two, but they were all green, like the green lizards. Yeah. Lizards. Nice for what?
I think it's something with money, if I remember correctly.
Money.
Good luck, good fortune, and like when they find them in the
Let's
house,
see.
if I remember correctly.
What do green lizards represent spiritually? Money.
Get it, hit it.
Transformation and renewal. Lizards are associated with shedding skin, which represents transformation, rebirth, and leaving behind old versions of yourself. When a green lizard shows up, it's often a sign that you're in a period of renewal, healing, starting fresh, or breaking out of an old cycle. Green energy, growth and heart chakra. The green color ties to nature, abundance, and the heart chakra. Spiritually, a green lizard signals healing emotional wounds, growth in relationships or self-love, abundance and prosperity coming up. It's a reminder that the path to expansion starts with nurturing your own heart. Intuition and ability. Lizards are hyper aware of their surroundings. They sense vibrations and react quickly. Spiritually, they encourage heightened intuition, staying alert to subtle signs, and being adaptable to sudden shifts. In regards to shadow work and regeneration, because lizards can regrow their tails, they can symbolize resilience and the ability to recover from what is lost. Spiritually, this message is you're never broken. You can regenerate and come back stronger. A green lizard appearing in dreams or visions is a spiritual nudge towards healing, heart-opening growth, adaptability, and transformation. It's asking you to shed what no longer fits and embrace the abundance that comes when you trust your intuition. Follow your heart, your intuition.
When you first started singing that, I was like, what? And then I heard it.
Let go of your mind, your intuition. It will lead you in the right direction.
Oh, why won't you come off so that I can open
I'm weak. Chapter 4. Step 1. Separate from the false self. Get the F out. Saint Michael de la Antala. Probably messed that up. Haiti, July 2013. As our car snaked up the mountainside, I watched the pickup truck in front of us loaded with men, women, and handmade drums tilt and jilt with every bump on the road. The night was growing darker, and the vehicle was full of people. In the vehicle full of people in front was only illuminated when our headlights shone upon it. The white shirts glowed against their ebony skin. We went deeper into the mountains, riding through small villages with children playing and elders sitting in council, enjoying their evenings outdoors. Intertwined in these mountains were small, low-lying streams and rivers. First, I watched the pickup truck in front of us drive slowly through it, water spraying off to the sides. I could see the people on the back of the truck go up and down again. Water not too deep, just enough to cover the tires. I was amazed. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're driving through rivers. Okay, we got through it, no sweat. Before we reached our destination, we drove through 21 rivers, up and down, as each seemed to lie at one foot of the hill of the mountainside. I wondered, where in the world are we going? I thought about how I was so far away from home. No signal on my cell phone. While my family knew I was in Haiti, if anything happened to me, it would be almost impossible for them to find me. If I knew what I was doing, they would. If they knew what I was doing, they would probably have tried to tie me down and forbade me to go. When we finally reached our destination, a gate opened to reveal a clearing with small homes in the deep mountains. One of the elders got out of our car and walked around a sacred tree to pour libation as she sang to the ancestors. We had arrived safely. I was separated from everything I knew, doing something that if you told me I would have done 10 years ago, I'd looked at you as if you thought if I were crazy. I was not in Haiti to be a tourist or to visit family. My southern roots, my roots are Southern American. I was in Haiti to be initiated into voodoo. I wouldn't be seeing much of Haiti at all. For 7 days, I would be in the sacred initiation room, calling the Devo, meaning womb to die and be reborn. Separate yourself from your tribe. When we are in the process of rebirthing ourselves, the first step is separation. You you got to get the fuck out and get unfamiliar and get go to an unfamiliar place. You will find this process in many ancient cultures and spiritual systems around the world. When one is going through a particular rites of passage for a certain period of time, they go away. Whether it be to the jungle, the mountains, a cave, the ashram, or the temple, they must separate themselves from all they hold familiar so that they can safely transition into whatever phase is. While in Haiti, I was hundreds of miles away from my family and my son, the country I was born and raised in, and in a place where language I speak is not dominant. It was unfamiliar and many parts of it uncomfortable, but I knew this was an important part of my transformation to becoming the woman I desired to be. While I won't be locking you away in a sacred initiation room for 7 days, I'm inviting you to separate from the old you so that the badass goddess can be born. Let's begin where many of the false ideas, um, fuck, where many of the false ideas we get about ourselves are born. The family. To please throw away all what? That's so two. Oh, two. No, that's weird. Please throw away all Hollywood and media images you've seen about voodoo. We don't stick pins in dolls, sacrifice virgins, or worship the devil. Voodoo is the world's first and oldest religion. It focuses on being connected to your ancestors in harmony with the forces of nature. Voodoo originated in the ancient kingdom of Dahomey, which is present day Nigeria, Benin, and Togo, and the name voodoo derives from the Thon word god or spirit. Identifying family patterns. In order to separate from this limiting persona, we have to understand the root. When we are born, we are planted into our families. How we grow up and develop depends on various factors, just like a tree. We were planted in fertile, rich soil, loving, supportive. Were we planted in fertile, rich soil, a loving, supportive family? Did we get this? Did we get sun from? Fuck! I promise I can read. Did we get the sun, water, and nourishment needed to thrive? For many of us, we didn't, or perhaps not in the way we needed it. Most likely, our family was plagued with their own dramas and traumas that caused us to choose the good girl persona in the first place. The Latin word of the word persona means mask. This behavior of wearing the good girl mask most likely started when we were very young. Many psychologists theorize that our personalities are set by the time we are 7 years old. The pattern of being nice, a people pleaser, and not speaking up your truth is most likely embedded at a very young age that predicts your conscious memory. Somewhere along the way, you form this identity as a way to survive. The wounded child inside many females is a girl who was taught from an early childhood on that she must become something other than herself, deny her true feelings in order to be, excuse me, she must become something other than herself, deny her feelings in order to attract and please others. Bell hooks. Being a good girl was a way for me to avoid the wrath of my mother, who would often come home tired and angry from work. If I was good, then I wouldn't have to be yelled at. When I got good grades, I got positive attention from my mother. She bragged about me to her friends and family members. It was a way for me to stand out. In my house, I witnessed my older brother get in trouble so many times for being bad. getting failing grades in school, staying out after curfew, or coming home drunk at 16. It was clear to me that his behavior was not acceptable and made things really hard between him and my mother. This is not to say that I shouldn't have gotten good grades or been dutiful, well-behaved daughter. However, my self worth was rooted in making others happy and avoiding pain and punishment. It became a persona or mask that didn't allow me to be the full person in the world. I put too much pressure on myself to be perfect. I was extremely critical of myself, which was then projected as being very critical of others and having a massive fear of failure. I remember having a reoccurring dream of getting pregnant as a teenager, never mind that I was a virgin. The fear of failing the fear of failing as a teenage mother was deep in my subconscious, and I had to and helped contribute to my sexual repression. I want to ask you, for whom in your family did you wear the nice girl mask? Most likely it was one of your parents or your dominant caretaker. To further illuminate why and for whom you may have done this, I'm going to pose a question that I'm borrowing from a world famous life coach, Tony Robbins. Whose love did you crave more, your mother's or your father's? Most likely, the person whose love you craved more was the person you became the good girl for. While my father was less physically present because I lived mostly with my mother growing up, I felt more nurtured by my father. He was more physically affectionate and would tell me he loved me when I was with him. While of course I knew my mother loved me, she didn't say it often and wasn't physically affectionate. She worked long hours and came home tired and stressed, and the pressure of raising three children while bearing the greatest financial burden. Being a good girl helped me be less of a burden, and it got me the love I craved. Tony also poses this question: Who did you have to be? Who did you have to be for this parent? If you had a certain way to get love and attention, then this sets the blueprint for future behavior. To receive love from my mother, I had to be quiet, get good grades, and not talk back or be disrespectful. I just couldn't fail. If I had to be this way for my mother, my source as a child, then surely this is what I needed to be for everyone else to love me. I want you to think about who you had to be and how this contributed to your good girl persona. Reflection questions. Whose love did you crave more, your mother's or your father's? Who did you have to be for this parent or caretaker? How has this contributed to your good girl persona? Healing our parental wounds. Now that you understand which parent or caretaker is the root of your good girl persona, we can go further into releasing it. It is very easy for us to get into the blame game with our parents. I've seen friends and clients who spend years telling the story of how horrible their parents are or how bad they fuck them up. We cannot create a new story if we keep telling the same story again and again in the same way. The first thing I'd like you to acknowledge is that your parents did the best they could according to what they knew and their own conditioning at the time. Just as you formed a persona based on your parents' and life experiences, so did they. If your mother did not know how to love herself or your father did not know how to love himself, then it would be impossible for them to love and it would be impossible for them to teach you to love yourself. How could our parents have taught us to love ourselves and be fully actualized beings if they themselves have not done that? Many of our parents have tremendous traumas and come from the time period that just was about survival. My mother was one of 10 children who migrated from the rural South to Philadelphia. She grew up poor in one of the worst parts of the city, North Philly. One school year, she had to miss classes in the winter because she didn't have a warm coat. Her focus in life was being stable so she could take care of her children. We have to acknowledge the sacrifices made by our families for us to be here and to step into our power to take our family to the next level. We are going beyond survival to healing the negative patterns keeping us from reaching our full potential. This is not also to say that if we have suffered tremendous abuse at the hands of one or both of our parents that they shouldn't be held accountable. Understanding why someone is the way they are and forgiving them doesn't equate to excusing their wrongs. It also doesn't equate to having the person in your life if they're very toxic or if the abuse was extreme. It means that we are no longer holding to the energy of the hurt and the pain, allowing them to hold us back in our lives. choosing our parents. Our visits to this planet are like going to school. If you want to become a beautician, you go to a beauty school. If you want to become a mechanic, you go to mechanic school. The parents you picked at the time at this time around are the perfect couple who are experts in what they have chosen to learn. Louisa Hay. I'm in agreement with spiritual author and teacher Louisa Hay. I believe we actually chose our parents. Now, I know many of you are thinking, I didn't choose these crazy fuckers. If I had a choice, I would have been born into a rich, loving family.
Heavy on the road.
Oh, wow! The
waiting for you to
cinnamon.
notice it.
I didn't. Well, I was reading.
No, I know.
Oh, wow.
I'm not
Tasty.
I'm not tonight. I've done too much work, so I'm just existing today. Taking it all.
We are on page 37.
Yeah.
We may think that because we imagine it would have made things easier for us. However, on a spiritual level, our parental choices go deeper. I believe that we are on a soul journey, and we experience this journey not through just one life, but many. Through our various lives, we evolve, and when choosing to incarnate on earth, our soul is wise. We know the lessons that we came to learn and master, so we pick the parents who would best help us learn these lessons. It is also a common belief in many traditional African religions that you also choose to incarnate through the same family line. So through your evolution, not only does your soul evolve, but so does your family. We could actually be your own ancestor. If we can think about why we may have chosen the parents we have, it can help us understand the greater meaning echoing through our lives. If my soul needed to learn the lesson of stepping into her full power and speaking her truth so that I could help another woman do it, then the mother and father I chose were perfect for that lesson. Just like when we go to school to pursue a certain career, the certain classes we must take, this is the same with our life. Our parents provide a jumping off point for the major lessons that we came to master. Of course, we do not only get the negative lessons from our parents, we get the positive ones as well. From my mother, I also learned strength, how to persevere through obstacles, and how to be generous. This helps to go from being victim of life circumstances to a victor. What?
No, I was just gonna say to go along with that. Like, do you believe also that like our traumas and our experiences we go through? Okay, I'm speaking out of experience here. Do you believe that certain things we go through is things that maybe our parents went through, and we're here to be able to tackle them in a different way? I guess because I believe like there's certain things that I think my mom holds against me because I did differently than what she did. Like same experiences she went through, but I handled them differently. In a better way, and she holds it against me.
Yeah, because you were the one who's breaking the
So that's why I was like,
cycle.
when you said that, it made me think, like, I wonder if we're sent here to break that cycle, and you just have to choose whether to do it or not. You know?
Yeah, because you could be sent here to repeat it. You could be sent here to repeat it.
Because there's, like, multiple things that she went through that I went through the same exact thing, but because I chose a different path, it's like, I think that's where the conflict between her and I started. Even from a young age, like, very young age, but... Like just hearing that, like clicked in my head.
Yeah.
Like,
it does make sense. But I think that as parents, and this is just me, like being a parent too now, we can't expect our kids to like do everything that like we would do, you know, or handle it like how we would handle it. But like we have to be like respectful of the fact that they're not gonna. They're not
they're
going
to do their
they're
gonna have their own
They're gonna fall.
Exactly. We're just
allow them to fall.
And that part you have to let them learn.
I want my children to do better than me,
Right.
and I'm going to be proud of them doing better than me. Like
exactly.
my parenting and my life is their floor. Is their floor for their step up to bigger and better things. Whereas I feel like, at least for me, my parents, it was they wanted me to stay like this is where we're at, and we want you to stay where we're at too. Because if you excel, then like you'll be too.
Yep, that's why
different,
I feel like
too good. Like I don't know.
Right, like even when I went to school. Okay, so like I went to tech school for 11th, 12th grade, and I went for nursing, and I went to be a nursing assistant. As soon as I went, my mom signed up and went. And it's like little things, like I dyed my hair a certain color, she dyed her hair a certain color, like just some crazy shit.
Jealous.
Yeah. Like even like boyfriends I would have growing up, she would be like very flirty with.
That's
It really
weird.
is, and
That's
that's why
like
like it
a-
kind of molded
That's
me
like
to
that
like
high
I'm
school
like you
friend
should be
in
the person I
Southridge,
don't
the
want
mom.
to be.
Right. Right.
And I tell my kids on a daily basis, I'm like, I'm gonna love you no matter what, but I want you to do better than me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
here, like,
definitely. Like, don't, and like, honestly,
right.
if you can avoid the same mistakes that I
That
did,
part.
like,
Yeah.
avoid them.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't
Right.
just go through all of that so you could do it.
Exactly.
If
Exactly.
you want
I
to be
just
a
saved you a
stay-at-home
trip.
parents, too. If you want to homeschool your children, too.
Right.
If you want to do like some of the things that we do, that's awesome. I love that. I still want you to do that in a better way.
Right.
Right.
I want you to do it all in a better way.
Right.
I don't want you to be me. I don't want you to embody what I do.
And if you choose a different path, okay,
Right.
that's not for me, but that's for you.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
There's
I still
nothing-
love you.
There's nothing
Exactly.
better than seeing somebody find their path and like where they belong and how they're supposed to be, and just having them love life. And I want that for my kids.
Yeah,
I'm not there yet.
Exactly.
no, definitely.
Exactly.
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
I know, I
No,
was
no,
gonna
you're
say, sorry
totally
to throw
fine.
you off. I knew if
No,
I
it's
didn't say
okay.
that, I would totally
Forget
forget.
of it. No, you're fine, dude.
Your big girl voice.
But I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
want to
I
interrupt
heard.
her at the
Yeah,
same
I'm
time,
weak.
so
I
was
heard that. That made my hair like.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Somebody with their hand up, like what? Next,
like, go ahead. You're fine. If you're finding it hard to let go of hurt and pain from your parents or caretakers and any role that they may have played in your feelings of limitation and the creation of its false self, I encourage you to use this affirmation. Affirmations are statements that affirm a truth or a new way of thinking we'd like to program into our mind. The affirmation is, I forgive you, I love you, and I set you free. I forgive myself, I love myself, and I set myself free. Try saying it while looking at a picture of your parents and then looking into the mirror and saying it to yourself. If there's a parent that it doesn't feel good to say, I forgive you and I love you at this time, that's fine. Focus on the second part. Forgive yourself and love yourself. Ask Spirit to help you release the hurt and this pain this parent has caused. If your parents are still living and you still have challenges with them, I encourage you to do this work while they're still here. Doing the work to heal the challenges I had with my mother while she was still living allowed me to have a better relationship with her. After her transition, I was grateful for being able to see and accept her while she was still here. I knew that she had done the best she could have in the light of the unhealed trauma that she experienced. When we can forgive our parents and set them free, we are no longer holding onto the story of the past. When I let it go, we can let it go. We can forgive, love, and set ourselves free. We give ourselves permission to write a new chapter. Understanding that we are free to tell a new story allows us to take our power back. As my client Corinne said after doing similar work with me, my biggest takeaway was reconnecting with the person that I had yearned to be and understanding that my past did not, nor does it, or does not have to define who I am. I was able to see not just my patterns, but the patterns that my parents unconsciously placed into my life that played on my current screen. By going through this journey, I was able to find my light. I want you to find your light. Close your eyes, take some deep belly breaths, and meditate on the following questions. Write down the answers your spirit reveals to you. Corinne's advice to other women having courage to do this work, you will dig deep and you'll have to be committed to becoming a better you. In the end, you'll feel like a phoenix rising through the ashes, and your mind, body, and soul will thank you for it. The reflection questions. Why did I choose my parents? What lessons have I learned as a result? What did my mother teach me? What did my father teach me? What gifts did my parents and family give me? And get the fuck out. I'll tell you what freedom is to me, no fear. But let me take a picture of these and post them in the chat. That way we can come back to them.
does like letting things go look like? I know that everything's different to everybody, and it's gonna be different for everybody still. But like, does that mean like you don't talk about it at all? Don't think about it or them at all, or like you could talk about it without getting angry? You like what
You
does
can
it
talk about
look
it
like?
without having an emotional reaction.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like you can, and it not be like.
Like more like robotic, not even like annoyed or anything like that. Just like nothing there. Okay. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure I was on there. Yeah,
I'm still working on it. I'm like, I'm probably not there either. I'm on Prozac. And it's killing me.
I was gonna say, and you need to talk to them tomorrow about that. I'm gonna remind you.
Yeah, no, we've linked it. I'm pretty sure it's the Prozac that's giving me my gastric issues. So it's like, bitch, do you want to cry or do you want to eat?
SSRIs can fucking cause all the issues she's been having. Every single one. The sensitivity to the caffeine, the fried foods. Yep.
Weed doesn't make me die.
So we all gotta ask her tomorrow. Did you call your psychiatrist yet?
Can I get it on this chat?
It's like-
I don't do shit either. I need to.
It's like, bitch.
I
I can send you to my. I can
Yeah.
handing out. Oh, it's legal. Yeah, handing out legal drug dealers. You want mine? She's in Newport News. Dr. Grimmett.
She's pretty cool. She's
I
got
need to go,
little
so I
quirky.
cancel my appointment.
She's from New York.
She is. She's got such a heavy New York
Really?
accent. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, God damn.
I like her though.
I do too.
I have her. I'll send you her information. # we don't gatekeep around here.
I forget who I set mine up with the last time, not long ago, and I canceled it.
I'm weak. No.
But I kept reading the reviews, and it was like, make me a sketch. I forget who it was. I wasn't
Well,
bad,
this
but,
one.
like,
Well, you can get your medical card from her.
oh, okay.
Yeah, she's just a meds one. She's not somebody to sit and talk to. She
Oh,
doesn't give a fuck how you're doing.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
lie.
No,
She
I mean,
does.
You know-
She asked me.
No, I agree. But most psychiatrists, it's like, hey,
You have to
how's
sit
your
and have,
meds
like, a
going?
whole-
Yeah.
All right, have a good one. They're not a sit and have a conversation
Oh.
with them about like.
I'm weak.
how your
We
meds
usually.
going.
I'm like, well, we talk. I like
A
her.
little bit, but not on the
You
level
actually
that you do
have
with your therapist.
counseling
Though,
session.
you know.
I have
It's
a
not just
counselor.
a med check.
No, she's just my med girl, and then I have therapy every Monday.
Okay.
Because the bitch is tapped. I'm weak. I'm not
Okay,
tapped.
every-
I'm
I
just
have it every
traumatized.
I can't afford it. My
I'm
insurance
traumatized.
Can you do that Better Health on your phone for like $10 a month? I think it is.
I feel like
ends
it's
up
not the
being
same.
$10 a month.
There's
Why
not a-
aren't these things free?
Right?
This is America. As we're like, go, yeah, no, traumatized. As she's talking about, and it's crazy because as she's talking about, she was in Haiti going up the mountains. I'm like, oh my goodness, me in Jamaica going up the mountains, scared. We didn't drive through rivers though. That's
I bet.
21 rivers.
Fucking side of a mountain in Colorado was terrifying enough. No, thank you.
A
You telling
huge.
me the Grand Canyon was enough for me.
I'm
Take me
weak.
nowhere.
The
So,
Grand Canyon's really cool.
So imagine.
For me.
That part.
I'm weak. So
Beautiful.
imagine being in a
It
third
was
is.
absolutely beautiful.
It is.
West
and-
Virginia.
I will tell. I
Take
did
me
not.
home.
I did not notice any strange
I
activity.
don't.
You just
I
not
was
notice any
born-
I did
I-
not notice any strange activity.
I did.
No.
Oh my god! We had to use the bathroom. We were just driving through because my friend. We were in Myrtle Beach, and she was moving to Cleveland, Ohio. So she was driving the car, and her husband was driving the U-Haul.
Mhm.
But we had to pee, so we were like, okay, we're gonna. There's a Walmart on off this exit. Like, we're just gonna stop at Walmart. As soon as we got into, like, we didn't even get out the car. We were just driving, looking for a spot, like the eyes, and we were like, I looked at Carla. I was like, bitch, we are going in. We are peeing, and we are out. Like, we're not looking
At
at
least
Yeah,
we're
there's
not a
nothing.
clueless little friend that was like, hang
Yeah.
on, let me go over
Yeah.
here and grab something really
They
quick.
just
Like,
don't
no.
know it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Bitch.
time to
Like, I
fucking
think it's
go.
probably where
Yeah.
in
because
and the fuck out.
Charleston. I was in Charleston. I stayed in Charleston.
Yeah,
Which
Charleston's
is
pretty
the biggest
decent area.
They have a West Virginia too. There's a Charleston in West Virginia.
Yeah.
Is there? There's mad Charlestons out there
Yeah, there
then.
are, yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was just South Carolina.
I don't know where we were. We were driving through West Virginia, and we were like up in the mountains, like no cell service, hungry. So we stopped at this little restaurant. It had like an hour till closing. We walk in, all eyes on us. My dad's white. Both my parents are white, but in the summertime, especially because he's Italian, he'll look Hispanic to the point that people will just break out in Spanish to him, and he's just like, hola. my dad's white. Okay. So, all eyes on us. And they're like, you knows we close soon, honey. My mom was like, we're just hungry in here to eat. We've been driving for hours. Like, you got all these tables. And she's like, okay, y'all can sit over there. Only this part of the menu's open for you. Look, can we just go? Nope. We sat there and ate as they stared at us the entire time. And then followed us out when we left. And a car followed us until we left West Virginia. Because we were like near the border. So then they just drove us right out of town. And we're like, oh, that was weird.
Oh no, not a personal escort.
Right.
Yeah.
And y'all were so imagine if y'all was colored peoples for real.
Exactly.
A huge thing that holds many of us back from stepping out of our self-limiting box and leaving the comfort of the familiar is fear. We will not be free until we're willing to look fear in the face. Fear is a tool the ego tries to use to keep us safe. We experience fear when we think we are in danger and there is a threat to our safety. This activates our sympathetic nervous system. Our heartbeat races, our body stops digesting food, our pupils dilate, our body is flooded with adrenaline, and blood rushes to our muscles and preparing us to fight or flee from our perceived threat. When we are experiencing fight or flight, we do not have the access to our frontal cortex, the higher order thinking part of our brain. Prolonged stress actually changes the architecture of our brain. We cannot apply creative problem solving to our situation. We can only react. This reaction from our nervous system is a part of our ancient programming in the reptilian part of our brain. It is what kept our ancestors safe when under threat of being eaten by a lion in the jungle. Damn, that was far. She was talking about ancestors for real. The purpose of this stress response is to save your life by putting you in a pure react mode to take physical action to run or flee from danger. This is a very necessary part of our biology when it comes to life-threatening circumstances. However, many of us are having this reaction come up for non-life-threatening circumstances. Many of us are aware that we suffer from chronic stress rooted in fear. Stress, when held in our bodies for too long, will manifest into a disease. This can look like chronic migraines, panic attacks, depression, high blood pressure, heart disease, and reproductive disorders. In fact, most hospital visits are because of stress-related ailments. What is fear? Most of the time when we feel fear, we are not being chased by a lion, or to bring it modern, having to dodge bullets. These moments are when that response is necessary. We are being flooded with stress hormones because we are imagining events that are not even happening. There's a familiar saying, fear means false evidence appearing real. When we feel fear, the first thing we have to realize is that we are reacting to an illusion. It's not real. We are imagining the absolute worst possible outcome for an event or decision we make. If I leave my relationship where I'm unhappily married but I'm comfortable, no one will ever marry me again. I'm too old, fat, skinny, have kids, infertile, too dumb, too educated. Men are threatened by me. Who's going to ever want me? I remember when I decided I was going to resign from my full-time job as a public school teacher, to focus on my coaching business, I practically broke out in hives. I told my principal in April that my path was taking me on another direction and wanted to move to a part-time position. That July, I still felt unable to make that final step and would put it in stone. You see, in order for me to work part-time, I had to resign fully from my position. No health insurance, no more paid summer vacations or holidays, no union. My security blanket is being ripped from me. I feared my son and I becoming homeless, no food, and destitute on the street. I feared failing miserably in my business and no woman ever signing up for my programs. But I knew in my heart this is what I must do: resign, go part time for someone else for now, and full time for myself. Then the day I was to meet with him with my resignation letter, I had to make myself get the Holy Ghost in order to write it. I did yoga for 2 hours and danced like a wild woman to Nina Simone's Sinnerman, and then cooled down with feeling good. I had to dance it away, my fear, failure, and my financial ruin. I had always been stable, and here I am about to trudge into unknown territory. Finding your inner power. Oh, Sinnerman, where you gonna run to? I run to the river. It was bleeding. I run to the sea, so I run to the Lord. I cried, power, power to the Lord, power. Power through spirit, Nina Simone. I found that when I moved beyond the fear, there was power. Power that no matter what, I would be taken care of. It was all going to be okay. So after church with Nina, I lay on my mat covered in glory and sweat and wrote my letter. I was no longer afraid. I knew I had to get into the place of fearlessness to fully commit to my decision. Did fear ever come back? Sure it did. But I kept moving anyway. The best antidote to fear is action, not busyness that we perform because we're trying to control events and make something happen, but inspired action. How do you know action is inspired? You feel it in your gut. It's like your soul calling. You get prompts and messages from the universe that compel you to act. Time to get out. What does separating your good girl persona look like for you? It doesn't have to be as dramatic as leaving a relationship or a job like it was for me. It may be as simple as saying no a lot more and speaking your true, authentic feelings. It may look like saying yes to something you deeply desire, but you're scared as hell to do. It may it may no longer letting your loved ones take advantage of you. It may be meeting with your boss to negotiate a raise. It may be starting that business, signing up for that dating site, cutting your hair, taking that class, or going on a trip that you always wanted to do. Reflection questions: how will you get the fuck out? Make a list Make a list of ways you're going to get the fuck out. How will you separate yourself from what's no longer working for your life? Go back and look at those places where you're being nice in chapter 1 and decide what's your true desire in these situations. Examples of getting the fuck out: 1, I'll cut my hair. 2, I'll take pole dancing classes. I'll make a business plan. I'll send my resume out to better career opportunities. I'll stop being a doormat in my family. I'll stop entertaining my toxic ex. Look at your list. How does it feel? You'll probably feel some fear around separating from your good girl persona. Your nervous system has become wired with these behaviors for many, many years, and they've become a habit. You are about to recreate yourself and lay down some new neural pathways. In order to do this, you need to paint a picture of what it looks like for you. I recommend getting out of your head and into your body when those feelings of fear and panic come up. Move, dance, do yoga to Nina Simone, and get the Holy Ghost, or whomever helps you feel free. Excuse me. Another exercise you can do instead of running from your fear is go into it. Go into the cave like the Shuro. You have to slay that dragon. You can use a friend. Tell them what you desire to do and the fears that are coming up. Tell them that every time you say a fear, tell them to say, so what? And to keep a straight face. Most likely, what will happen is that you'll hear how ridiculous most of what you're saying sounds and you'll have a good laugh. It could go something like this: you. If I quit my job, I might end up broke. Friend, so what? You, then I can't eat. Friend, so what? You, then I'll starve. Friend, so what? You, then I'll have to get on welfare. Friend, so what? You, I'll be embarrassed and my family and friends will laugh at me. Friend, so what, silly rabbit? People have gone through that and worse while still having outstanding, amazing lives. You can do it too. I believe in you. They could end it with a statement like this: going through this process helps you talk through your fears and lets that energy move through you. Many of us on the spiritual path try to suppress our human emotions. We think that we are above fear, anger, sadness, or jealousy. but emotions are energy. Emotion, energy plus motion, allowing our energy to move through us and giving them a voice is healing. Once you've released the energy, then you feel clear to move on. Most of the things we fear happening, even if they did, you have to know that you'd be okay. You have to believe that you have the strength and power to get through it and become purified like gold by fire. My biggest fear into going into entrepreneurship was losing my housing and not being able to pay my rent. Guess what? It happened. Guess what else? I survived that experience, healed deep blockages around my worth and money, found better stability, and became even more of a prosperous, badass goddess than I was before. Fear of our power. There's another hidden aspect to fear that many of us ignore. We are not just spun out by fear because of the illusion of failure and ruin. We're often immobilized by fear because we're afraid of what would happen if we succeeded. To quote the brilliant Maureen Williamson, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. Many of us stay stuck in our good girl bullshit because we're actually afraid of our own power. You're acting nice, ignorant, and foolish, pretending not to know how gorgeous and talented you really are. How many times have you shed away when someone acknowledged you for how dope you are? Oh, you're a single mom with 3 kids, paying your bills and making ends meet, and in school. You run your own business. That's great. Wow, you can really sing, dance, act, write, cook, sew, pray, all day, every day. You're fucking crushing it, leaping it, leaping tall buildings in a single bound. And friend, is that in friend? Fame. Oh, it's not a big deal. So and so does it better. When someone acknowledges your accomplishments and genius, stop that shit. Honor and acknowledge your brilliance.
Yeah.
Do it. Many of us fear stepping into our power because we're afraid of being seen. We somehow believe that we're imperably flawed, and when we attract more attention, people will somehow see that we are flawed and call us out for being an imposter. Many of us good girls in recovery stay stuck because we think we have to be perfect. There's a saying, the master has failed more times than the beginner has ever even tried. You don't have to be perfect. You will learn how to embrace your flaws and failures. This is how you become a master. Have you seen a child learn how to walk or write? Their legs will quiver with the new weight of being fully upright. They will fall again and again. They will write their C's backwards and scrabble all over the page. No one says, oh, walking and writing ain't for you, just give it up. No, we allow them to learn and grow. John C. Maxwell, author of Failing Forward, Turning Mistakes into Stepping Stones for Success, said, fail early, fail often, but always fail forward. When a child is learning to walk, every misstep helps them learn to make the right step, and before you know it, they're off running and we're out of breath trying to keep up with them. Williamson goes on to say, we are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not in some ways, it is not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. We are liberated from our own fear, and our presence automatically liberates others. Separate your fear by stepping into your power, allowing space for growth. Know that there will be missteps, don't miss your. There will be missteps, and don't beat yourself up for your perceived failures. To help inspire you, I will share a story of how one goddess sparked a revolution and liberated millions of people. Allow me to introduce you to the first goddess we meet on our journey becoming a badass goddess, Urzuli Dantor. Her story: in the 1700s, Saint Dom- Dominique, known as Haiti, was the richest colony in the West Indies. The French colonized had ruled his half of Hispaniola. The other half was ruled by the Spanish known today as the Dominican Republic. The riches of Saint, what is it? Domingue. Okay. The riches of Saint Domingue came at the price of brutal slavery, but the indigenous population almost wiped out by disease and overwork, the French began to import Africans stolen from their homeland. African men, women, and children were forced to farm labor-intensive crops like sugarcane, coffee, and indigo. They were often literally worked to death and replaced by more people captured from Africa. Soon, the enslaved people outnumbered the white plantation owners 10 to 1. Being outnumbered, slave masters often used horrendous measures to torture to get compliance and instill fear, such as whippings, castrations, and being hung by meat hooks through the ribs. Oh no.
And this is why you could never convince me that when you find a black man dead, he hanged himself, because black men don't hang themselves. Ever.
The Haitian goddess Urzuli Dantor is said to have made her first appearance in 1791 during a now famous Biwa Cayman ceremony. Enslaved representatives from nearby plantations met secretly in the forest to discuss freeing themselves from the brutality of their enslavers. It was during this ceremony that priestess became mounted with the spirit of Dentor and made the attendees swear that they would get free or die trying. Okay, 50. A week later, over 1,000 of the white slave masters were dead. Oh, damn.
That's good.
And many plantations were up in smoke. The Haitian Revolution was born. 13 years later, the last French colonizers were gone, and Haiti became the first black republic in the Northern Hemisphere. Urzuli Dantor is known by many who follow the voodoo tradition as the mother of Haiti because she was the central to the liberation of Haiti. She is known as the fierce protector of women and children and is often portrayed carrying a baby in one hand and a dagger in the other. The voodoo saints who honored her call her the strength and protection against life's hardest challenges. Her colors are red and blue, and some of her offerings presented to her are Florida water, red wine, pineapple, and fried pork. She is synchronized with the Black Madonna of Squatchwa, as enslaved people had to hide their worship of African spirits under the gauze of Catholic saints and iconography, I think. Her days of the week are Tuesdays and Saturdays, and devotees often light a blue candle to her on the days to honor her. It's advised that you see a competent voodoo priest or priestess before trying to invoke Dantor of your own. They can communicate with the Iwa directly and ascertain a prescription to help with whatever you may be going on with your life. Many of these divine feminine, as all wispy and frail, cotton candy and alright, let me read that again because that did not come out right. Many see the divine feminine as all wispy and frail, cotton candy and rainbows, but she is unlimited. She is fierce, she is divine. When we think about separating out from that which no longer serving and releasing fear so that we can step into our greatness, we can be inspired by the people of Haiti who defeated the most powerful military force at the time, Napoleon's army, with the power of the goddess. Well, damn. Well, golly. Holy smokes.
So I found this on the floor, and I've decided now anytime somebody just says something ridiculous, I'm going to just hold this up, and I'm going to just keep this here on the table for all of us to use.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm weak.
What do you want to say?
Okay.
This is going to do it for me from now on.
I'm weak. all of the blue.
Anyone else need a
The only person that I see
Yes,
online is Aubrey
actually.
for the online virtual. And you know, so we're backed up. We're backed up. We're a little constipated on the African goddess, so I won't pull from there. We didn't touch it, and we've already been on for a little past our time, but it's okay.
Thank you.
But I will pull from this one to see all of the blue, shedding the old, the rebirth. All of that literally ties in with the That literally ties in with "Am I the drama?"
I am.
Yeah.
I'm
But, you know.
okay. Okay.
No, for real.
You said you're
sorry.
about to be.
Yep.
You're about to be.
I don't know
Hello,
what you're
it's
putting
me.
in Now, I'm sorry.
In the star.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool. That's why I didn't see it, because it's over there.
Yep. Over yonder.
Well.
Oh, well,
Okay. Huh? Who? What?
The one that we have.
Aubrey.
Most people are in the comments that are not showing up, because sometimes that happens.
Oh.
But I haven't seen anybody in the comments either, so.
Finding your voice, unblocking the throat chakra. Yeah, that's
Rude.
literally what we were talking about. That was literally
Mm-hmm.
so confirmation with that. Talk to me, Oshun. Talk to me.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Hello, it's me.
Where did my lighter go?
I don't know, but I've got one over here if you need one.
You don't have your green one tonight either. I have my green one.
Money, money,
That
money,
ADHD
money.
portal hole is like, you don't need this right now.
Hello. Sha-na-na-na-na-na. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh. I'm weak. All of the songs.
oh, somebody's going.
Sha-na-na, boom, yeah.
That's okay.
I answered to
Neither
any second
do
to
we.
voice.
I'm weak. Yeah, I know, and it'd be throwing me off. So I'm like, am I sent? Like, I don't know if I'm even. And she's not gonna correct me anyways.
She's
Shanna,
not.
but I just
Shanna.
answered. I would say by
Shanna,
Shanna,
banana.
Yeah, and that's why.
But even still, I feel like I'm still like messing it up. And if I like don't know someone's name, or if I think I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, like peep, I won't say their names.
Hi, friend. Hey, beautiful. You're like, oh shit. Every time you just didn't know my name.
Here I am. I'm like, I'll just answer to whatever.
Here I thought you really thought I was beautiful.
Oh, shut up! If I use beautiful, I mean
I'm
it.
fucking with you.
Oshun Overflows. Number 4.
Overflows with our bullshit.
Generosity, wealth, and auspicious blessings.
Found it. I was like, damn, this spot's uncomfortable. What's going on?
But that's crazy though, because it's almost like once you let go, we gotta let go in order for our blessings to over. Yeah, we gotta let it go, let it go, let it go.
When it overflow, they will.
For sure.
Let's see what this says before we log off. Prosperity flows freely to me and through me. Initiation of gold.
Yep.
It's about to get really good. Your present and future projects are blessed, and your prosperity is in your hand. Oshun Overflow signals a season of plenty. Expect financial gains plus an increase in love, happiness, and other forms of abundance. Let the blessings flow. The divine is generous and abundant, and now it's a great time for you to be too. What to do now? Oshun Overflows remind you to be grateful for what you already have. The more you appreciate your present gifts, the more they multiply. You have activated the energy of prosperity and gratitude. Now it's about sustaining and multiplying it. Allow divine wisdom to guide you in recognizing and sharing the abundant blessings that surround you. Whether it's helping someone in need or investing in your own growth, make conscious choices to keep the cycle of riches going. Abundance is a two-way street. Allow yourself to give and receive, knowing that you are worthy. You are worthy. Well, that is a good place to leave off. I appreciate everyone for tuning into book club now that it is on Sundays. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you later. Bye.